And guess what today is, people? Oh wait, let me start over. This is Shay, but I'm not Tommy Lake. I'm in Bandon, Oregon. I'm at the Sunset Motel. Our friend Kyra's dad owns it. Or Trevor's friend, I guess. Well, I guess I'm friends with her now that she's older. When they was kiddos, I didn't let them call me friend. We got some walkers down there. Get some walkers. Old Trevor, that's Face Rock right there. Trevor is in the shower. Okay, so let me tell you about everything that's happened since the vlog that's uploading at this moment till right now. First of all, we cannot go down the stairs because I'm gonna get over here and show you proof. Due to the king tide, which my son was actually on the beach when the king tide happened back then. But anyway, so I'm going up here on the road. So let me get, oh wait, I wonder if this one's open. Oh no, that goes to the house. Yeah, that goes to their house. So that one's not it. Anywho, let's get to the point. Okay, so after I got off of my vlog, we got ready, we hurried up, did a couple errands, and then we got to driving. Wasn't 14 miles into our trip, it started dumping snow like you wouldn't believe. Huge snowflakes. Biggest snowflakes I think I've ever seen, and I've been everywhere. But these were big snowflakes. So I'm like cruising along at like 20 miles an hour because it's bad. And I get like 2 or 3 cars stacked up behind me, so I pull over, I let them pass. And I like continue on. We make it to the 25-mile marker. This is outside of Silver Lake. And I see that the tire tracks in front of me, because there's a corner, and right before, around the corner, the tire tracks are weird. So I stop, because there's like nobody behind me, and I pointed out to my son, because he was like looking down at his phone, and I said, hey, the tire tracks look funny to me, the ones in front of me. And he looks, and he's like, yeah, they do. So I inch around the corner slowly, and then I see the car that had passed me. I didn't see the truck that had passed me, but I saw a car that had the little car that was right behind me pass, and he's like stopped in the middle of the road. So I inch up behind him, but on my side of the road. I don't know why he's half on the normal side, but on the other side, but I am on my side of the road, and he standing outside of his car. So I get my jacket on, get all snowmanned up, and hop out of the car. And then as I go further up around his car, I see that there is a Suburban in the ditch on 2 wheels, like teetering on 2 wheels on its side. And I tell the guy, I'm like, oh my God, is there somebody hurt? And he's like, I don't know, I haven't made contact yet. I was like, what? So I run past him and I start yelling at the Suburban, hey, is there anybody in there? Can you communicate with me? Because it's got like blacked out windows, so I can't see in it at all. And somebody inside rolls down the window like 2 inches. It's way up on top on the upper window up here. I can't see him, but he says, yeah, we're okay. And I'm all, do you need blankets, water, medical attention, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, no, we're just a little shook up. And then I asked, how many people are in there? And that's when he told me it was him, his wife, and a couple kids. And I was like, okay. So I ran down I made my way down the embankment, And I realized that there was no way that I could get very close to that car because it was very soft. And the car was like getting ready to roll over. So I went back up and I told everybody, because more people had stopped, and I told them, don't go down into the embankment. It's very soft dirt. And like, I don't know if it's going to, the car is rocking. Because at that point inside, the people were trying to rock the car back onto four wheels. But that wasn't going to work. And so then she finally got out, the wife did. Lovely lady. And then when she did, it shifted the car. And it shifted it where it was like almost three wheels on the ground, but not quite. And then he gunned it and yanked the wheel, and it just like, he was down in the ravine now. So he was like on four wheels, but he was like still in the ravine. So he was trying to, we were trying to find a low spot to get out of the ravine. But anyway, he ended up pulling that Suburban out. I couldn't even believe it. And I can't go down the staircase because this goes down to their houses. And that's just not right. Well, that one doesn't look like anybody lives in it. But this one might, and there's nothing creepier than somebody walking past your house. But anyway, and I'll take you guys down to the beach. Don't worry about it. That's like gonna happen. Just doesn't need to happen right this second. Anyway, so then I take the wife, and like, you know, I'm hugging her, you know, she's a little freaked out, but she's like, okay. And I said, well, we could just do a prayer. And the funny thing is, I had just did my prayer, my traveling prayer. And then that happened. I was like, oh my goodness. And then, when we got the car back up on top of onto the main road, he was calling OnStar or something. And they had plenty of gas and blah, blah, blah. And they were all set. The car wasn't too messed up. It's just that the rim had come off, or the tire had come off the rim. So they were going nowhere. So then, the car that was in front of me, he got in his car and went. And so then I got back in my car and was behind him again. We went a couple miles. And then that guy pulled over. And I pulled over too to make sure he didn't need help. But then I needed to push the snow off my windshield because it was so bad. And then I got back in my car. I was soaking wet because the snowflakes were so big that there was no way that I could avoid it. What a beautiful baby. And so then we drove. It took us 2.5 hours to go 52 miles because it's just so bad. We made it to Tumult, which is literally like an hour and a half from our house. But it took us until like 4 o'clock to make it there. And then, because we couldn't take 138 because we got there at 8 minutes too late. They closed it because there was a bad wreck. So if I hadn't stopped for the first wreck, I would have made it past the second wreck. But that didn't happen. So then we had to drive all the way to 58 to Eugene and then come down. So we didn't even make it here until 10:30 last night. It was like, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. And then, and I just couldn't vlog because I was so stressed. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you about that. Okay, so just before we get to Tumult, when I finally get out of that nightmare road on Bear Creek, I get to Tumult, or just before Tumult, and I pull into a rest area because at this point I have to go to the restroom. So I pull in there, and like all of these cars behind me pull in too. I was trying to give them like time to get past me because I just drive really slow when there's ice on the road. And then So we all pull into the restroom, right? And so I'm like having to hurry because there's like a mob of people that are going to go in the bathroom and I got to get there first. So I hurry up, I get out, I go to the bathroom, I come out, I get in the car, and I'm like, okay, let's get out of here. And then I'll just pull over somewhere further up the road and maybe all these people will pass me. No, that doesn't happen because I can't pull out of the rest station because there's now a bulldozer, a U-Haul, and a little mini SUV trying to pull a U-Haul that are stuck behind me in the parking lot. I'm in the parking space. I was like, you're kidding. You're kidding. So we ended up having to sit there for half an hour while it's just dumping snow. Just getting worse and worse and worse. And then when we made it to 58, when I got off at 97 and made it to 58, it was just rain. And I was like, I'm from Bandon, dude. Rain ain't nothing. I was just pedal to the metal. And that was it. So then we finally got here. This is our room. We're in 232. I love the room. It's really cute. And we're going to go get breakfast, do some running around, call my grandson because we're here to visit my son's son, my grandson, my son, which on the first vlog is, or whatever, November 1st, I told you that. But that's how it is. So peace, love, and happiness. I'm going to run around, do some videos, lots of videos. And I've already uploaded one this morning. I'm so excited. Gotta call my friends. You know, so anyway, I will do a vlog tomorrow. Because it might be my turn to get in the shower. And I'm like really wanting to do that. Because yesterday was like, oh, we did laugh a lot. But there was a lot of stress. It was a lot. All right. So I will talk to you later. Peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, second. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Bye.